Howdy, everybody. It's Cheri, and I'm in the craft camper for coffee and chat. I was kind of having problems with my stuff here. Let me move some things out of the way. And I have to get my computer on because I was waiting until the last minute. How are you all doing? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me take a sip of coffee and let me get my computer clicked into here. Can you see my shadow of my phone above my head there? Because I want to get this set up for giving away. Doing a giveaway in just a little bit, and then we'll talk. I've got some notes. I want to say hi to all of you. Thank you for hopping on here. As you're hopping on, if you would say hello and tell me where you're watching from, that'd be awesome. Okay. Sorry, I'm like a little behind. All right. Let me see if this is going to work. Hopefully it doesn't like go crazy on me here. Hopefully. Let me check this here. Okay. All right. Let me go in. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do that. All right. Oh, no. Sorry. Okay. I fixed it. Sorry about that. Now that we have no ears. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Let me get this. Let me get it. Share screen. Oh, I don't have a screen to share. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So how's everybody doing? Are you doing good? Sorry I missed you guys Monday night. I have some news about Monday nights at 7:30. They might not be a thing moving forward, maybe. Okay, that didn't work, Cheri. Hold on. Let me move my coffee. Give me just a minute. Let me do the technical stuff. Guys, so much pressure. Just kidding. All right. You would think that, I've done this like a hot second. I waited till last minute to come out to the camper because we were kind of behind with school and yada, yada, yada. And here we are. Okay. All right. I think I got it now. All right. So we'll do that. Okay, good. I think I'm set up. I think. Okay. I wanted to show, someone asked last minute about panels. So I was like setting up a machine so that I could show about panels. I don't think I have a tissue out here. Let me see. Hold on. Un momento. I don't think I do. Hopefully my nose isn't going to drip. I can feel it. I'm going to have to wipe it on my sleeve like a little kid. Oh my gosh, guys. Are you going to laugh at me? Okay, so who's here with me? It looks like we have lots of people. We have Kim. How are you in Poughkeepsie? Using your knitting machine. Awesome. Nikita. Hello. Good evening to you. Custom Bella, it's Jazz. I think it's Jazz. Custom Bella Creations is here. Hello. Sandy, hi, how are you? I feel like we haven't chatted. I feel like we haven't, I hope you're doing all right, Sandy. And even Nikita said, Sandy, how are you doing? I kind of wonder myself. How's everybody doing? Pam Tyler, good morning to you. Sarah Randall, good afternoon. Doing a split screen so I can watch and keep working. Awesome. Hopefully I won't be too much of a distraction. I got to find a tissue. Let me see. I know I have one in here. I got to have one in here somewhere. I might have thrown them all away. I had a box and I did. You can kind of see the sewing table is now open and I have some extra space and I have crap all on my extra space. I'm starting to kind of try to get organized. I'm trying to get organized. I'm just going to have to do this, guys. You guys are going to be like, you're gross. Sorry. This is real. I don't have a tissue. So I'm wiping it on my sleeve. Don't tell my kids because I would have a fit if they did that. All right. Okay. Let's see who else. We have Shar is here from Seattle. It's early there, I think. And we have Naomi is here and Shauna Morgan. Yay. I'm going to talk about Shauna in Southpaw Fiber Arts and her awesomeness. That is her husband's genius. He's genius. He's so smart. If you didn't see the video that I posted earlier, y'all need to check that out because it's amazing. Hello, Beanie Babe. How are you? We have Judith. Okay, guys, this is real. I might have to go in the house. If my nose starts running, I can feel it. It's not really running, but it's going to start. It's the seasonal allergy thing. Oh, isn't that gross, guys? I'm disgusting. Naomi says, I did it. I ordered the 48 needle. Awesome. You've come to the dark side. That's awesome. I love it. Dorothy Crocker, good morning. Beautiful sunny Southeast Texas. It's cloudy here. I don't know if you can see. It was snowy here yesterday. We had lots of snow and frozenness. And hello, Connie in Fort. How are you? And we have Diana Johnson. Hello, Alan. How are you doing in Massachusetts? You guys are getting hit. Are you guys getting hit with some snow? Getting hit over there? I was thinking about Nairo because I think she's like East Coast too. Isn't she Boston area or something? Okay. Is it Gurpreet? Gurpreet? I love you too, Gurpreet. I can't say your name. Yeah, Sandy. Yes, we're welcoming you to the club, Naomi. It is a club too. I'm working on our club. Tarina. Is how you say it? Tarina in Indiana. We're in Indiana. Where in Indiana are you? We have Sue Dial. Good morning, Rachel Gray. How are you, lovely lady in Cypress, Texas? And Deborah's in Nashville, Tennessee. You guys, these storms that have been going through, I was like, oh, the tornadoes. I hope you all are safe and everyone's safe wherever you are. Nikita, very tired. A lot of pain. Oh, yeah, fibromyalgia. Today had orientation day with a new profession that I might want to do in the future. Oh, that's exciting, Nikita. I want to hear about your new profession that you might want to do in the future. Dorothy says they're doing great in Kentucky. Family's coming for a visit. That's awesome. I miss my baby. I miss my granddaughter. Hello, Fran in Brazil. Hugs to you as well. Fran says that they love the Yoda. You like the Yoda, Fran? I like the Yoda too. Stacy Froman, sorry. It's almost the way it is. I can't believe it's Thursday. I'm like, where did the week freaking go? You guys, can you see I have a new toy back there? I couldn't hide it from you guys. I don't know if you can see it. I'm not going to grab it because I got to do some video. You're going to ask me lots of questions and I can't answer them yet. So yes, but it's coming. You guys, I keep getting distracted by lots of things, like all the things. And I'm not like staying focused on my list of all of my to-do. I keep doing other projects. Like last night I was up really late working on something with that back there. And I'm so bad. It's attention deficit crafting, guys. I need to stay focused. I need to get my tutorial done for the coon and the kitty, and I haven't done it yet. I've only got some of it done, and I keep putting it off. And I have cool things I want to share with that, but I can't. I got to get it done. Hello in Cincinnati, Ohio. I drove through Ohio a couple times. Yeah, I just finished my third hat for charity on my Z machine. Yay! Hooked. Oh, I'm glad, Rebecca. I'm glad you're hooked. I'm glad because it's a lot of fun. It really is. Oh, Diana bought the new. Okay, so we gotta talk about this. We'll talk about it and then I'll say hi to the rest of you. And Southpaw Fiber Arts, I opened up this awesomeness of a box that they sent me, right? And I got goodies in there and I shared in the video. So I don't know if you saw, but I have to talk about this. I have to talk about the tensioner, guys, because this might address one of the questions that I got about the Addy. I had Iris Brown on Facebook asked about the Addy. She says she has the Addy 46. She does 140 rows and the hat's too small. Well, I have a couple things. If you notice, I don't do hats on the Addy because they're small. I mean, it's 46 pins versus 48, but there's a lot that can play into whether the hats are small or not. I think Rachel Gray's on here. She uses her Addy for her hats, I believe. And she had that issue in the beginning and she just got her tension figured out. But part of it is, Iris, is yarn, because if you use something like a Big Twist Value yarn, it's going to be a little thicker, a little chunkier. It's going to be a little tighter. So if you use something that's more a thinner for weight, like a Yarn Be Glowing or a Karen Simply Soft, something that is a little less body to it, like less acrylic-y feeling, you're going to get a better fit on your hat. I would, even if I was using the 46 to make my hats, I probably would go 3 weight. That's probably what I would do, because then you're gonna probably skirt the problem of it being too tight. I will tell you, Iris Brown, and I don't know if you're watching, that I would, on the Addy, I would do more than 140 rows. I probably would do at least 145, 150. I might even creep up into the more higher than that, depending on the yarn. But this might be this little thing, I want to go, the ding, might be a game changer for the Addy, because I will tell you, it is hard when you're doing hand tension to be consistent. Now, if you guys have a really good muscle memory, some of you probably do, and that's why you're like knitting, crocheting, doing all the things. Some of you that have gotten the machines probably don't. You might be a heavy-handed person and you need that tension guide, and the Addy doesn't have it, and it's hard for you to stay consistent in your tension. And because of that, then it's hard. You get variable tension, even with the same kind of yarn, and your fits might not be the same. And if you want to sell your hats, or if you want to make sure they're consistently, good tension, this little guy right here, now mind you, I've only used it to do this tube on my Addy 46 yesterday, completely hands-free, which is so against everything I know. It works so well, guys. It works so well. And I think depending, as long as your yarn isn't too thick, you could use this little booger right here, this ultimate tension guider thing from Southpaw Fiber Arts, to keep consistent tension and maybe lessen your tension than if you were hand holding your tension and get a better fit. And I'm going to play around with it. But Shauna, your husband needs to, if he could come up with this little doohickey for the Centro. I like the other tension guide, but this little thing here, it's just like it's like your hand. It's so nice. But it's spring loaded. It reminds me of something that you would use on a sewing machine. It's genius. I think he should patent it. If any of you out there that are watching and you copy this, shame on you. They did it first. Southpaw Fiber Arts. Just know they are the original Ultimate Tension Guide creators. So check them out. I posted, I don't know if one of my moderators can share Southpaw Fiber Arts, at least their page or something. I do have the link to this in our group. I am not getting paid by them. This is just me being honest, guys. I just want you to know this is a tool that you can add on to your machine to make your life a little easier. Okay. And it actually does work. So yeah, the link, whatever, we can share it. Shauna, you're on here. I don't know if you can share it, but whatever, you're welcome to. You guys need to go get it. They have an Etsy shop. You get it. You can get different tension. Like there's another, like a heavier tension if you wanted. And I think for like a 3-weight, you might want to use that. But I think just for my little playing around with this guy, I don't know that I'm even going to change it. I think it's great the way it is, the way it comes. And now they have different colors. You can get like the gold that matches your Addy. And you can swap it between the 46 and the 22. And I'm sure they have information coming out on it too. So check that out. But I will tell you, it did really well. And I didn't touch it. Once I got started, I let the machine, or I let the tensioner do its thing. And I was super, super, super impressed. So for $15, I think that's how much it is. That's a freaking steal. And I know there's other tension guides out there, but they're not like that, guys. They can't be. That thing it's special, it's unique, and it's really, really smart. It's very intuitive too. All right, so there's that. I have some goodies. So you guys have to stay on too, because I'm going to do I'll do one really awesome goodie bag, and I've got at the end, because I love to give stuff away, and I've got some stuff from Nairo here that from Hook Stitch by Stitch. We'll be doing a few of those in her scrunchies too. And then, but I have to show you these from they're so cute. First off, there's these from Southpaw Fiber Arts. And I know I showed this in the video, but I gotta show you again, because those of you who haven't watched it yet, see these, look at these. They're pom-pom savers for like your tight elastics. These would work really great. I've used their other ones and they work well, but they're cute with little paws. But then, so I have some of those. I might keep some for myself though. I'm not just giving all of them away. I'm using some of them. But then they also have these cute ones that are like silhouettes. So like there's the wolf. See the wolf silhouette there? It's so cute. And then there's the bear. Adorable. They're just adorable. The wolf and the bear, and they're palm savers. So yeah. So I'm going to give away some of those in the goodie bag that we'll do here in a little bit. So yeah, so that's exciting stuff. Like I'm excited for them and I'm excited for me too, because I have to do my tubes for the Knit the Bridge that I'm doing. And I'm going to be using that tension guide thing for sure. Now, I will tell you, my little tip would be you need to cake your yarn probably so you know like what you're dealing with, or because if you're not holding it, I certainly wouldn't want you to break your thing. And if you have a big knot come through or something, I don't know what would happen. So be mindful of that. I would make sure you cake it or roll it or something so you know if there's knots coming up, because you're not going to want the knots to go through that. I wouldn't think. You're going to want to be cautious of that. Okay, so let me see what else I did have that I want to address really quick, and then I'll go through and we'll chitty chatty chat. I had Jean Gibbs on Facebook ask me about the Centro 22 because I think she has the 48 pin, and she wants to do more of the stuffed animals. And you kind of need the 22. You could do tubes or panels and turn them into tubes. I'm going to show, I haven't done a panel in a hot second. I'm going to show you guys my little tip on the panel, doing panels. I'm going to show you on actually the loom bot. That's what I got here, but it's essentially the 48. You could do panels and turn them into tubes. You don't have to have the 22, but that's not easy, guys. I'm going to be frank. You get the hang of it, you'll think it's easy. But if you have the 22, it's easy to crank it out. I will say there are lots of people that have the Centro 22, do not have a problem with it, works for them. If you're going to get a 22, my suggestion would be get the Addy 22 though. And it can be problematic as well, but I think it's much more dependable than the 48, and I think you're going to be less frustrated with it. That's not to say that you won't be frustrated with it, because it does the little separating. It's a little finicky when you first cast on. But I just, from my experience, now mind you, I burn up my gears on my 22 almost immediately after I got it. And then I did put the grumpy gears in it, and it does work now, but it still is not like the Addy 22. So Jean, I would probably, if you can swing it, I would get the Addy 22. And I would think that prices for those machines would come down here, because usually they creep, ow, I hit my elbow. They creep up during the holiday time. And then, as you know, I know that y'all aren't watching lots of stuff that I'm doing. Actually, all of my stuff is kind of, because people are outside. They're thinking spring. They're not thinking I want to make wool hats or knit hats or whatever. So right now is the time to buy stuff, because the prices will be coming down. All right. So I have some other things too, but I'm going to go through here and, Sarah says, I'm fine. I pause the live as I need to. The work right now doesn't need much brain power. Yeah, well, I'm hopefully not taking too much of your brain power, because I'm not really talking about lots of stuff. Yeah, Tarina. I think it's Tarina. I hope I'm not saying her name wrong. You should get it. I really like it. I really do. And if you watch the video I had where the yarn would hang up on itself, and I was really worried it was going to be an issue, but I just let it go because I wanted to see what it did, what it would do. And it really handled it really well. I am really impressed with it. I do think if you have the Addies and you're doing any kind of amount of things, like if you occasionally do stuff, but if you're really getting hot and heavy into making stuff with it, I would get it. I think it's almost like one of those things that's it's just going to make your life easier. But again, then it leads to, do you get a winder? I have a new one back there, guys. And I got to say, Judith is going to laugh, because she's like, I have a bunch of yarn that I caked up here. Did you guys see my video? And then I have to tell you, it was the ice cream yarn that if I would have left it, and this is what I'm talking about. I tried to cake this up and it ended up being a knotted mess. And then I had it thrown on the floor and pushed to the side. And Darren's like, well, I'll fix it for you. And then yesterday when I was in here, and it isn't my winder that's the problem. It was just, sometimes you get yarn that is a problem and it sticks to itself and it's a problem. And if I would have just used it out of the skein like that, instead of winding it, I probably would have been all right. But it got all tangled up, and then I'm trying to take it apart and I'm making it worse. So I pushed it out of the way. And then when I was in here doing stuff, I kept rolling my chair, and then it got tangled in the stinking wheels. This is all I have left because I had to cut it out. Have you all done that? Do you have a rolly chair and you've rolled over your yarn, and then it gets caught in the wheel, and then you can't ever get it out until you cut it up? So that's aggravating. So that happened to me yesterday, and I was very angry. But yes, but I did, somebody suggested a different winder, and I was bad, and I laid in bed the other night after that, and I bought it. And I don't know that it's going to make my life easier, but I think now with this tension guide, yeah, because I can do full skeins, I should wind before I always use. I know I say that and I don't, but whatever. Okay. We have Sue from Bolton, England. Yay from England. Yeah. seasonal allergies and snow. It doesn't really, I've had like, they just seem to not go away. I did start my son back on, is it Flonase? Cause he gets allergies really bad and it's starting for him. So I'm going to scroll all the way down. Oh, Trina's in Shelbyville. I know where that's at, actually. I'm going to scroll all the way down, guys. I'm sorry if I missed you. And then I'll kind of work my way back up here. All right, let me see. Hello, Pamela Birch. How are you? In North Carolina. I believe that's North Carolina. Oh, Shauna says we have a YouTube video. It shows more, okay, about Southpaw Fiber Arts. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just bought 2 tension guides. Yay, Sharon. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Marta in Portugal. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like them. I need to do more, Marta. I'm behind on doing them. Beth says, hello from East Central Indiana. I love all my Indiana folks, guys. I'm kind of missing. I like thought about maybe going back. Not that I have a lot of people to go see, but I haven't been since my mom passed and my brother kind of took care of the last little bits and bobs of like getting the headstone and stuff. I thought maybe I should go like see my mom's gravesite because I haven't been there since she passed and I probably should do that. But I was thinking about that the other day. Miss my Indiana folks, all my crafty friends. I don't know if any of you are on right now. It'd be kind of fun to do a meetup down there. Audrey says, I haven't had any luck with the Centro 22s either. Yeah, see, I will tell you, the Grumpy Head gears worked, but now my panel setting doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay, well, I think, let's see. I think the Addy 22 accepts more types. Yeah, Joe, absolutely. Or is it Connie? I think it's Connie. Absolutely. I agree. It's, yes. Yes, even if your Centro 22 works the way it probably should, I think you're going to be able to use more yarn with your Addy 22. But Pam says I've not had any problems with the Centro 22. So see there, some people don't have problems with them. I do think the smaller gear ratio is more susceptible to like grinding and popping and having issues with knitting just because it's smaller. It's tighter ratio. I think it's a little bit smaller. Roni says, can you give more information about how to start with knitting hats? Thanks again. Thanks from Belgium. So cool. I would, if I'm going to do Roni, I would probably get a 48 pin. I don't know in Belgium what you can get, but I'm going to show here. This one is not the one I'm going to show here to do the panels on is not available anymore. It's discontinued, but it's just like the Central 48 or the Z machine. But if you're going to do a lot of adult hats, I would probably get the 48. Now, with this newfound tool from Southpaw Fiber Arts, I'm going to play around with it and see if I can get a better fit on 46 with hats. I myself have a tendency when I hold my yarn, when I'm knitting with the machines to do a little tighter tension, even with the tension guide on the Centros. And I have that problem. I had that problem on the Addy. So now with that thing, I'm going to see if I can get a better fit. But those 2 pins to me, they make a difference. And if you have a big headed person, it could be a little tight. But there's lots of people that use the Addy 46 and no issues. So that's the first thing. The other thing is I would get yarn. And I know in Belgium, it's not the same. Like you can't get the same yarns probably that I have here. But a 3-weight yarn or a 4 soft yarn do better. Because your yarn, if it's very acrylic-y, like a Red Heart Super Saver, a stiffer yarn, it's not going to do as well. Especially in the 48 pin machines. But yeah, and then I've got videos. There's lots of videos on the YouTubes, but I have videos for casting on. Once you figure out your cast on and your cast off, you are golden. You can make just about anything. And it's not hard. You just got to be patient with yourself and take time. And I may, because I've had some requests. And this is why Monday nights I'm going to start keeping open and I probably won't be going live anymore in the evenings because we're going to be, once I launch the group out, which is going to be free, but I may do like a 4 to 6 week beginner like group or like kind of like a course, but not really a course for those getting started. Because I've had a lot of requests for that type of thing. And if we can come on and do like in a Zoom and you can ask questions and things, I think it'd be easier to get you guys started. Some of you that might be interested in that. So that may be to come. And that's what I'm going to open Monday nights up for once I get that figured out. Plus my son's been working and it's been like, yeah, it's been a little bit of a problem, but yes. So know that I've got something in the works for that too. So keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. And yes, you guys, please like go show some love to Nairo. Does awesome sewing and think she has a really awesome website. Go check her out. Go send her some love. Get some gifts to give to people. Everybody loves some handmade goodies. Okay, the other thing, Michelle M, start the patently. Oh yeah, yes, do that. Michelle M, I think they should patent the thing. And I know that that's expensive, but get that going. I mean, I don't know, Shauna. I think it's a good one. I think it's a good one. I do. And the people out there that have these machines that can print 3D, they're probably going to get your thing and take it apart and want to make one. And y'all just know that they were the first, okay? And support them for that. And I'm not usually like, but when it's something like this that is mechanically genius, because I think it is, and maybe I'll use it more, you guys. And if I have problems, I'll be honest. But so far, I really like it. I really do. And I think it's awesome. Okay. So I have some other exciting things. I'm looking here. DK weight would be great for the 46. Yes. Wendy Castle. I agree with that. I think DK weight, which is a 3 weight here in the States. Absolutely. I think yes, I agree. Yes. Hello, Barb LaFond. How are you doing? Oh, let me see. Okay. We have Linda Kloss from Northeast Massachusetts. How are you? We had you had a nor'easter. Started early yesterday and went all night, and we're still going on. We have snow. The ocean's angry and the beach. Ugh. Be safe. Be safe. I know, Linda. I heard that it was bad out east. Oh, Amanda, thank you for asking. Amanda in West Virginia. Amanda shot. Is it sign? She went to I talked to my daughter for just a brief hot second. She was crying this morning. She has a doctor's appointment, or she was at a doctor's appointment this afternoon. So I'll have to see how that went. She's still pretty colicky. They're they're figuring out how to manage her or distract her with some of the discomfort. But I think she's going to pursue maybe some pediatric chiropractic, which some of you guys suggested. And some of the other suggestions that they got from you guys, you're so great, have helped. But yeah, the other thing is we think she might have, or my daughter especially thinks she might have some reflux kind of going on, because that's what it seems like. And then she also has digestion issues. So she's still dealing with that. She's nursing her. But yeah. Sure. Look, squirrel, that's me with the projects lately. Okay, so couple things, and then I'm going to show the panel. What time is it? It's like almost 12:30. I have some kind of exciting news. I had applied for. Have any of you, raise your hand or do something? Have any of you ordered on Lion Brand's actual website, Lion Brand Yarn? I have not. But I just did, because I have some news that I am so excited. I applied to be an affiliate partner with them and got approved for that. So you'll see I will be sharing links for Lion Brand Yarn's website. They're actual, not Joann's, but Lion Brand themselves. And I do get an affiliate commission. It's not huge, but it's something that can help with the channel and keeping things going. So if you're looking to buy Lion Brand yarn, it would be awesome if you'd go to hoopandhome.com and check out the link there. It goes to their website, and that's my affiliate link. And then you purchase, and then I get a small commission off of that. But something that's exciting is, yeah, thank you for sharing the website. But yeah, and just look for Lion Brand yarn link. It goes right to their website. I just placed an order last night with them just to kind of see how much the shipping was and how long it would take, because we'll see how long it takes for them to get it to me. But what's nice about it is my Joann's doesn't have all of the Heartland colors, and I can order, they have mini testers, if you want to try yarn out. So if you do any kind of knitting or crochet too, some of the chunkier weight yarns, if you want to try them, but I'm going to buy some of those. I think actually I'm working on doing some stuff with them. So you're going to see, I'm excited. I'm really excited because they contacted me after I got approved, and we're going to be partnering up and doing some stuff. So look for that. I don't know all of what that's going to entail, but I have some ideas of what I'd like to do with them. So just know that it's gonna be awesome for all of us. So yeah, so I'm excited. That's kind of big news, because when I think about partnering, they would probably be I'd love it if ice would have done something, but they kind of whatever. And I do love ice yarn, by the way. But Lion Brand was my first love. Their Heartland yarn is what I always tell people to try if you're just starting out, because it's a good yarn. It's probably my favorite. They need to have more colors of it. But yeah, so that's exciting news. I'm really super excited about that. So look for lots of fun things to come. I think we're going to be working on some stuff together. And yeah, get your yarn through them. I will tell you, they had a huge clearance sale. I bought some stuff to try out that I'm going to share with you guys, and that ended already. But right now I think they have like a 35% off if you spend $50, and they usually have some pretty good things going on. Can be comparable to like Joann's sales and things. So check them out, check their site out. They have a lot more stuff options than a lot of the Joann stores do with their brand. So if you haven't checked out their site, do that. Please do that. Please, 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 please. Okay. So I am going to see if I can get my camera here. Let me scooch back. Cause I have having issues with Lion Brand's link. With your Lion Brand's link. Oh, Wendy, let me know, because I just posted it. There's the Lion Brand link in the YouTube video and now on the website. It should work. Hopefully it does. I don't know. But if you're talking about the Ice Yarns link, I don't have that website anymore because we couldn't like get things like copacetic. Is that a word? Like, I don't know, like things worked out. I love Ice Yarn, but they had major issues with that website that I had with them. And yeah. Thank you for sharing it. I think Sandy just shared the link for Lion Brand for the affiliate. Okay. So right now I'm upset with the skein of Lion Brand Heartland yarn, trying to wind it and it totally tangled. Yeah. See, that's what I had with the ice cream yarn the other day. It's aggravating. And see, what stinks is if I work off of a skein, I can roll it, right? But I want to be able to cake it. Oh, I have a question for you guys, for any of you who like how you store your yarn. But let me say, if I cake it like this, then I can stack it. It's easier to keep it. It's easier for me to not, if I throw it around like this, it gets tangled up, right? So it's easier if I have these, and they work, nicer for, well, I don't know if you can see it. See, I have the little shoe thing back here, and I put my skeins in my bigger skeins, but I'm going to clean out my cabinet, and I want to get like clear bags to put my cakes in so that I can see them, because I don't have a lot of room to like I don't have any walls to do a yarn wall in here. But if you guys have any suggestions on bags that are somewhat inexpensive but are good, that are clear, I'd love to know, because I've been looking around and I could use Ziploc bags, but I want them to lay and I can't really do containers because it's not really big. I need like shoe bags or something. So if you have some tips, I would love, share with me, because I'd love to know. All right, let me get here. Is it O'Dalley's? Michelle. I have difficulty removing work from the machine. Do the stitches come apart? Any techniques I can use? Okay. Yeah, get on YouTube. I have a video on casting off, but what I would do is only when you're releasing your stitches on your machine, take one stitch at a time. The other thing is, I will tell you, I use, I think the Addy comes with a bent needle. Hold on, I'll show you my favorite. The Centros have the straight longer needle for casting off. Where is my needle? Here it is. This is the one I use all the time. It's a bent needle. I think the Addy comes with this one, like this, and it's bent. But I really prefer, and I know since it's plastic, you have to be careful. I prefer a bent metal needle for casting off. I do think you'll find that it'll work better than using a straight needle. The other thing is, what I would do if you're just starting and you're having issues with it dropping or having issues with it splitting, just make sure to put your finger on the stitch next to where you're casting off, so you don't pull that stitch up. So that might help you, because I know that I still sometimes drop stitches, or if I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Let's see. I'm going to see here. So hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully, but check out YouTube. I have a cast off video that's really hopefully helpful too. Linda says, what's all this? I've been reading about Joann's closing a whole lot of stores. Just don't know which ones, but would love to find out. I was just watching Bag a Day Crochet. Let me do this while I'm talking. She talked about Joann. She did a video about them. And they did the chapter 11. So they're in reorganization for their debt. And then I think, see, they were publicly traded. So now I think that they can't be because of chapter 11. And I would bet my bet is, they'll go private and maybe they'll sell out eventually. But I'm hoping they don't close. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. But I do know on her post, there was somebody that actually works at Joann's and said that financially they've like the only people who are full-time now in the store, the assistant manager and the manager, they don't have full-time, at least where she's at or whatever she's involved with. They're working out paying their bills because they have some debt issues. But yeah, I think some of them are closing if there's rent issues. They have to pay high rents in some of those places. I don't know that it has anything to do. I don't think they're like just mass closing a bunch of stores. I think they weigh it financially, how the store's doing. But I would bet that they'll be cleaning some stuff up. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's a low volume store, if they'll be closed, stuff like that. So let's just all if you can support them. Buy an extra skein of yarn here and there. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on. I don't know. That's all I know. I only know what I've kind of read or heard other people say. What else? What did Kim say here? Kim said something. Yeah, Alice, I hope they don't close. I'll be sad if they do, because I use a lot of the Big Twist yarn from there, and they're my go-to now, pretty much. Kim says I use office paperclip on my titer. Is something else that I can use? Office paperclip on. I'm not sure, Kim, what you're asking. Cheri says they closed the Husqvarna centers in the side. If you packed up a surge or a fancy 55% off. Oh, see, they're probably gonna. Ooh, I might have to check out our local one. Maybe. Okay, so let me cast on here. Typically, I don't do demos, but I thought, you know what? I have so many questions about. It's coffee and chat, but guys, let's do this. I know it's crooked. Sorry if it's crooked. Let me see what's going to be best here. I think I'll use some of this. I think this is, what is this? I don't think this is, I want to use something I'm not going to have issue with. But I want you guys to be able to see it. This is Big Twist value. We're going to use this because, well, no, let's use the green. Let's do it. I'll do it from the outside so I don't have any trouble. Okay, I'm going to cast on first off. Let me set it to panel. And what you're going to find, remember this beautiful machine? I haven't used it in a while. Okay, so first off, you want to switch it to panel. And I don't know who said or who asked about the panels. I don't know who asked, so I don't know who that was, but I'm going to show you. So what they said was, actually here, let me go this way. What they said was that their ends, okay, maybe I can switch it. Hold the Ani. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me do it all the way around. All right, what they said was their ends are really wonky, right? So what I did is I switched it to P, and now I'm going to start, here's your 48, here's your number 1. I'm going to cast on, it'll drop, your first 3 pins are going to drop off on a panel. So remember that when you're trying to figure out your size of a panel. So I'm going to cast on, let me go to, and I have to go behind on my last one, whatever one that would be. Let's go to 22. Yeah, let's go to 22. And then, okay. So when you're doing this, so I cast on normal, and then I put it in the tension guide here, but I'm also going to hang on to the yarn. Now I'm going to go back, and I want to make sure that it goes underneath the little bump here for when it goes down. Okay. And then we're just going to go all the way to where it stops. and then we're going to go back. Now remember, it's going to drop off those first few stitches. Hold on. And then when we get, and this is the other thing you're going to want when you do panels, is I typically use like one of these little loom picks, and you can see right, I don't know, I can't zoom in, but, and I probably shouldn't use green because now it's not even going to show you. But like right now it's already hanging up, like it's not dropping down. So I have to pop this down and make sure it's on the pins. I don't know if I can. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, okay. So you drop it down on the pins. We're going to come and I have to go past that stitch. So I have to go past that stitch, let it go under the bump. Once it's under the bump, I'm holding my yarn tight, like I'm pulling on it. Now I'm going to go back and I'm pulling on my yarn. I'm keeping constant tension on there until that pops down. Okay. And then you're going to let it go again. And when you get to, let's see, where are we at here? Because we're snagged. Again, you got to make sure it's dropping down on your, let me see, like my stitch is not dropping down. And that happens when you're first starting. So use your loom pick, get it down on your little pins there, and you go past it one, pull until it kind of snaps, and then go back again. And again, make sure that it's dropping down on your little pegs. And I will tell you, when I've done these like panels, I have to sit here and I have to do that with every end. Like make sure that it's dropped down before you get there. Go past, hold on to your yarn, let it pop, and then go back. So this is how I do it. And you will get, I promise you, you will get a good end, like endings, like the sides, the edges. If you don't hold on to your yarn and keep it tight when you're doing this, like especially when you're doing right here on each of these and you're going past, it's going to get all wonky on the edges, and you don't want that. And I'll show you what it looks like here. And you can hear it's kind of clanky. That's not uncommon. So use your little thing. As it gets more and more on the panel, it'll get stuck less and less, but it still might do it depending on the yarn. Okay, so I don't know if this is helpful or not, but see, you don't have to be super intimidated. Once you get going, there, see it drop down by itself. You can get into the groove. Now I will tell you, the Addy machines will count with the counter, but with these 48 pin or the Centra 22 obviously doesn't have a counter. You are not going to be able to use your counter for your row counts. So you're going to have to either keep track of them yourself or use a little tool. Okay, so that's it. And you get some nice edges. Let me show you. I have one already done that I did, I think. Let me see if I can find it, so I can show you what the edges look like. So these are, hold on, holdy on-y. Now it'll curl because that's normal, but see, this is what your edges are going to look like. If you're careful and you snap your ends, you'll get nice edges. See, and they won't be all wonky. But you've got to keep tension. You've got to keep tension when you're doing your last pins, and you have to go one past it and then kind of go underneath that little pin, those little doodaddy things, and then bring it back. And that's how you're going to get, a nice clean edge. And you can, I'll take this off here. You can block your panels just like you would, like if you're going to do a sweater or something. Now, when I did my sweater long ago, I didn't block it. And you kind of fight with the curl. But see here, see the edges? They're pretty nice. If I'd keep going, they're pretty nice. See, they're pretty nice. But you can block it, like get a blocking mat. And I'll push this guy out of the way. Let me go back to my face. So hopefully that was helpful. A little panel-y tutorial. And it's a little different when I've used the Addies to make panels. It's a little different. I almost think panels are easier on the 48 than the 46, but it's just what I'm used to. And I'm not used to doing panels. Not that I do a ton of panels, but I've done them more on the 48 than I have on the Addy. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I don't know what is the PFAFF? What is that? Only puff. What are you guys talking about? Is it like a regular Cheri? My mom has my dad calls it the puff machines. What is that? Is it a knitting machine? Let's see. Minnesota. I still have Hancock Fabrics, really, in Kentucky. Wow, that's cool. I remember Hancock Fabrics, guys. You guys remember Hancock Fabrics? Hancock Fabrics? I can't talk. I have a 40-year-old Viking machine. Oh, you do? See, that's a good sewing machine. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yep. Oh, Sandy, thank you for sharing the cast off video too. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. All right, guys. So let's see. I would like to do a giveaway. How do you guys, let me see if I can share my screen. Oh no, I might not be able to. All right. Let me get over here and do my little computer thing. Guys, I just thank you all for being on here. Thank you. And again, thank you for your support. For those of you who are watching the videos, doing all the things, I just so appreciate all of you. And I know I keep talking about the community. I get, and I need to bring some people in, but I've still got to do a few things before I do that. To Sandy and Nikita and Nairo and all of you. It's not that I'm just kind of dragging my feet a little bit. I'm officially all signed up. We're all signed up on Mighty Networks. I'm just kind of trying to figure out like how I want to set things up kind of a little bit for like future stuff too. Because I'd kind of like to do some events. And I want to make sure I've got stuff like set up for that, like doing virtual events and things. And I hope I can get some people to do that with me. I'm hoping so. So Erin makes designs, or maybe even Southpaw Fiber Arts, like some of you people. I would like to do that, but that's down the road. But I need to like think ahead to how I want things to be in the future as we set it up, so that I'm not backtracking later. So anyways, it's going to be exciting. I'm excited for it. But let's do this. Let me oh good, Naomi. Okay, you guys, let's do this. Let's do hashtag, I don't know, let's do, what do you guys want to, let's do hashtag good. Hashtag good. Hashtag good. Put a hashtag good in the chat. Hashtag good. And that will get your name entered. Doesn't matter if you're on Facebook or on the YouTubes. We're gonna do hashtag good. Let me do this. I gotta share this screen. I gotta bring you to the stage. Oh, look, you get all of the things. Let me take this one out. Remove from the stage. We don't want 3 people up there. All right. Am I not sharing my screen? Let me share my screen. I'm not sharing my screen. Okay. Okay, share screen. There we go. There we go. Is it working now? It's working. Yay. Sorry, I didn't mean to scream at you. Okay, so hashtag good, hashtag good. Why is it? Okay, why do I have that up there? There we go. Okay. Let me put hashtag good in there. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes, and then I will put together a goodie bag. If you're in the States, if you win and you're in the States, I will probably put some yarn in your bag. Why? See, I have like all of the, that's okay. We'll leave both of them up there. It's fine. Whatever. I think I can do. No, I'll leave it. It's not going to hurt anything. Oh, if I do this, no. If I do that, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, so if you're in the States, I will probably send you some lovely yarn with all of your goodies, but I'm going to give you some of the goodies from Southpaw Fiber Arts. I'm going to include some of the goodies from Nairo. I have other things like some tags that I'm going to give away from Molly. So I'll include some of those. And then, yeah. And if you're like overseas or whatever, I'll probably just put a smaller package together just because. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. All right. So we got everybody good? Is everybody good? I'm looking through to make sure everybody has hashtag. Yes, you all have hashtag good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Sharon Sloan, put the hashtag, like the little pound symbol, because I don't want you to miss out. I want your name to be in there. So put the pound symbol and then good. This is why I look back, because I want everybody to be in it if they can be in it. So I'm gonna give you just another minute. Everybody else looks hashtag good. Y'all look hashtag good. All right. Okay. All right. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. Good. Cheri got in there. Yay. Okay. Sharon's in there. Okay. So I'm going to click it, guys. I'm going to click it and we will see. Okay. I think it'll work. I think. Okay. Here we go. Hashtag good and draw. All right. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who is gonna win? Oh, I almost thought Cheri May. I thought it was going to be Sandy. Sandy, I thought you were going to get it. I thought it was going to be congratulations, congratulations, congratulations to you. I'm going to take that down there. Yay, that's exciting, Cheri May. So all you need to do, Cheri May, is just send me a message at Cheri@hoopandhome.com. Cheri@hoopandhome.com. And send me your deets and I will get you out a package as soon as possible. Which means as soon as Mr. Bant can take it to the post office. There you go. Cheri@hoopandhome.com. Thank you, Sandy. I love you, Sandy. You're so awesome. You're so awesome, Sandy. You're awesome. How is the weather there? Are you getting blasted too? All right. So yeah, Cheri May. Cheri May. I like the spelling. Karrie. Cheri May. Cheri May. Cheri May. Oh, there we go. There's Cheri May. You are so welcome. I'm excited. I'm excited for you to get the goodies. You guys. Yes. So awesome. Okay. So now let's talk about the fact that I know that I have people, I'm so sorry, because some of you that can't watch this live and you are at work right now and you're watching this later, and I want to ask, I always forget to do this, but if you are watching this on the replay, can you put hashtag replay? Just because I'm curious as to how many people are watching this later. I mean, I can see the stats kind of, but then I don't know like when, how much of it was, live, how much of it was later. But if you can do that, but I want to apologize to my daytime workers who can't watch lives during at 12 o'clock. Cause I think the Monday at 7:30, I'm going to, like I said, that's probably because I can't consistently do it right now. And I don't want to do it if I can't consistently do it. And then the other thing is, the Zooms. I will have, I think I've got dates for those. So if you are not in the Zoom group, if you're not on the newsletter for the Zoom group, make sure that you go to hoopandhome.com/Zoom group, get your name in there. And I will be sending out information on that. We're going to do a Wednesday night. We'll still do Wednesday nights at 7:30. And then we'll do a 3 o'clock on a Sunday. I may add in another one this month, guys. We'll see. If I get the group up and going, we may do one like directly in the group because we can do some stuff with the group. So we might add in another one. Thank you, Nikita, for sharing that. Thank you, Sandy, for sharing for the community as well in the Zoom group link. Yeah, and if you're not in the community, make sure you do that. Wendy, it's 64 in Southwest Arkansas. I am so jealous. I want it to be warm. It's 37 degrees and rainy and cold and I'm crabby. Oh, Cheri's a quick question on the winder to get. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I have the Knit Picks winder, and I can't really complain about it except for, let me show you. Where do I have it? I put it away. Because I have a new one in the box back there that I have not opened yet. Where did I put my winder? I think I put it down here. Did I put it down there? I don't know where my winder is. I want to show it to you, but I don't know where I put it. I don't know, but I want to show it to you. Hold on. Where do I have it? Oh, it's back here. Okay, I found it. It's a hot mess in here, guys, because I'm trying to reorganize. Okay, so this is the one I have now. I think it was like $29 or $30 on Amazon. I think I probably even have it in my supplies listing. If I don't, that's silly if I don't. It's good. I mean, it works. Like, it'll cake up. It does the cakes. But it doesn't do you can't do a full skein. You can't do like a big skein. Like, so if you have like a big twist value, you're going to have to like cut it into parts because it'll be too big. I will tell you that it, just like with the knitting machines, tension is a thing with the winders. And this one will occasionally gets wonky. And if I'm it, and I'll see, I got a new one back there. I have not opened the box yet. I'll do a like an unboxing and share it and tell you what I think. But what'll happen is if you're doing a small, let's say you're doing a small cake, which I do small ones and then I do big ones. So the other one might be overkill for little ones. But what'll happen is it goes like up and down and up and down, right? Like this. And sometimes if I don't have my tension, like if I'm untangling it or whatever while I'm winding it and I can't keep tension on it, it'll like go around the bottom of the shaft here. And then it gets that messes up my cake. And then I have to back it off and then I have to rewind, which is just, it's probably user error and not this. But I did buy a fancier one because I'm going to cake bigger like skeins for when I'm going to use the tensioner with my Addy, and I want to be able to do it hands free. And so that's why I bought it. So we'll see. And I'll let you know. But this one is good if you want an entry level kind of. I will tell you, if it gets really heavy, it has a little bit of problems. So if it gets too big, you'll have to really kind of be mindful of it because, and the other thing is sometimes the clamp doesn't stay really tight, like it'll loosen up. So I'm hoping the new one I got, and I don't even know what the name of it is. It's whoever shared the other one. I don't know if it was Connie or who, but I bought it. Judith, do not make fun of me. But anyways, yeah. So I like the Knit Picks one, but I did get another one. So, and who asked me that? Who was the one who? Cheri. So I will share about that coming soon. Probably in the next day or two. I'll have a video up. You know what? Let me look it up and I'll tell you what the name of it is. Cause let me tell you right now. Cause if you're like me, you want the info right now. You don't want to wait all day for it. Right. So, let me look and I will tell you. Actually, I probably have to look on my phone. So let me kick this off. Kick from studio, not ban. I'm going to kick the guest. It's my phone. It's fine. Okay. I will tell you for certain now. Let me get my stuff out of the way so it's not down in my face. I will tell you for certain what it is. It is. I order a lot of stuff on Amazon, guys. Like too much stuff. It was called the brand, and it might be an off brand. It has the little gear. Oh, you can't see it. It has little gears. LAMXD, Needlecraft Large Jumbo Metal Yarn Wool String Fiber Winder. So the brand is LAMXD. I don't know. That might not even be the one that somebody shared, but that's the one I got. Now they did have like the Hank thing that you could get with it. It looks like a big umbrella stand, but I don't generally get Hanks, so I didn't get that one. And that was only a little bit more if you want to get the Hank winder. It looks really cool. Looks like a big umbrella. So if you are someone who uses Hanks of yarn, that's like the twisted up crazy looking things, and you have to unwind those. Those do have to be wound. You need one of those little umbrella-y things. I think you can put it around your legs and do it that way, but you can get the umbrella-y things too. Yeah. All right. Okay. Oh, look, you guys are so good. Look, you shared it. Awesome. You guys are so awesome. Look at you. Okay. Yay. Okay. So hopefully that's helpful. All right, guys. I think that's all I got for you today. I know we're just right at the top of the hour here. Oh, Wendy says the Knit Picks is currently $22 on Amazon. So if you like I said, if you want an entry-level winder, the other one I paid $43 for. So it's like double. It's kind of almost, yeah, double the price almost. So yeah. It does it all the same. Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm reading the stuff that Cheri. Yeah, I thought Sandy might have won too, but it's like it goes and goes and goes until the end. Dorothy says I won't be available from the 19th through the 29th. Are you talking about the Zoom group? I think we'll have one that's not in that time frame. So I'll try to make sure that the other one is scheduled. So you can come if that's what you want to do. Cheri, thank you for being here, even if you were late, and thank you for watching it later too, because that's helpful. If you guys ever want to help the channel, just watch the stuff because that'll help. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I will be back live again Monday at noon Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, look for the Friday hat video. Look for, I have other videos coming out. Make sure you check out Southpaw Fiber Arts, the what I shared earlier. If you have questions about the tensioner, and now they are live and you can buy them, I would say get one if you have an Addy 46 or an Addy 22. I think you will not be disappointed. So yeah, and look for all the new Lion Brand stuff that'll be coming. If you want to shop Lion Brand yarn, make sure to like hit the Lion Brand link on hoopandhome.com. And also, I do think I have a link now in the description on the YouTube channel. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for being here. You all have a wonderful rest of your day. Go make something. And remember, stay cranky. Stay cranky. Keep cranking. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. Until then, until we meet again, thank you for being here, you guys. You're awesome. Have a wonderful day. Love you all. Bye now.